we may have some surprise lives, and this is one of them. Nobody's around, so I thought, Timmy's out buying chasubles, or he's buying something for his diaconate. Um, Patrick's at a party. Peter's at the gym. Steve is actually here, but he's upstairs. But I've got dinner already ready. I'm just like it's 2:30, and I thought I may have nobody show up, and I realized that this is all weird. Wait a minute, this is all changed. Have I been off live that long? It's like looks totally different. I am having a mint, so don't judge me. Like, Dee, it's annoying that you're sucking on something. Yeah, my breath's getting the best of me. I'm not sure. Hey, Mickey, thank you. I thought, what a fun live. We can do this today. Because, I could have mentioned on my... with traditional foundation because of this. I could mention on my video tomorrow, but this is usually, it's fun to just do it live. I made a thumbnail and everything. Oh. See, when you have a lot of time on your hands, the more creative I can get. Do you see? Creativity I've gotten in the last week has been astounding. Let me tell you that. But yeah. Welcome to, this is for you, because without you, there'd be no 5-year anniversary here, 5-year birthday. It's funny because I forgot, and it came up on my analytics page yesterday. Actually, yesterday I was 5. Today I'm 5 years in one day. 5 years in one day. So, and I did post in the group. I did post it on my page and stuff. Live chat. Okay. Hello, Mickey, Darlene, Chris, Paula, and Marlena. And Darlene, thank you. Thank you. Eileen, thank you. Oh, I left my tracker on. I just took the dog out. Did you see that snowstorm we got? Did I post it? I know I posted it on Instagram. Maybe I didn't post it in the group. Our big snowstorm. That my plans got canceled yesterday because of this big snowstorm. See, look. See the hair's getting long? I'm getting that 30s wave. I don't like the 30s wave. I could get the hot iron, but I'm not. Thank you, Passafajole. Now, we say Passafazol. That's why I put both spellings on the video, because we always said Passafazol. But I'll say it the Americano way, Passafajole. Hey, Tracy. Thank you. Hello, Lucy. Kit Kat. Thank you. Remember, there'd be no anniversary without you guys. So, happy anniversary to you, because, I have no reason to have a channel without people to watch. I appreciate that. I so appreciate that. I got my water. I will tell you, I've been really good with this the last maybe 3 weeks. Really good. I've gotten 2 of these in. And I will say, I think it's highly, a good highly suspect why is I use the smaller one. I feel like the smaller one, when you can finish one, it really helps. All right, Paula, fazul. Now, I told you, growing up, my mother made it with chickpeas. Not a fan. Because let me tell you something, no matter how long you cook chickpeas, they don't get soft. Oh, I love you all. That's why I needed, like I said, I feel like I've abandoned you a little bit. So I'm trying to I was in the mood to go live, so I thought, you know what? You should do things you're in the mood for. I didn't feel stressed about it. I felt in the mood for it, so. Yay, Fran, it's a treat. You guys would treat me, so. I was chatting with somebody. She says, you should do a live today. And I'm like, well, Timmy is home, so we have a special dinner tonight, and he'll be leaving tomorrow night. So he'll probably leave right when I go live, so. Thank you, Catherine. We have about 43 degrees. It's windy, though. That's what's making it feel colder. This is the wind. But we're supposed to go to the 50s this week. Our snow is already gone. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, I want 5 more years, too. This has been such a fun thing for me. I never realized how creative I am. Oh, speaking of creative, I have an idea for Allison. Since we're here talking birthday, I have fun things to share. Well, I can't share everything. This one thing, on Thursday's vlog, I'm going to make protein hummus. I was in bed the other night, and I'm thinking, you put yogurt in your hummus. why don't you put cottage cheese? So I am experimenting with that this week. Fuzzle fazool. I should ask. What fazool. I wonder if fazool means beans because it's pasta and beans. We used to call it pasta and cheech because we always use chickpeas, which are chichi beans. So we would call pasta and cheech or pasta fazool. I will tell you, I don't. I'd rather have the white beans, quite honestly. All right, Doreen, I'm so happy that you're listening. It's a special live for a special celebration. Kelly Yan, hello. Yes, I prefer the white kidney beans or the white cannellini beans. They're just soft and creamy, and yeah, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not like the chickpeas. Maybe because you're having pasta and cheech, but I just don't like the hard beans. To me, when you have a nice, I don't like my pasta hard either. I'm not an al dente girl. Mm-mm. I know people like in restaurants they serve it al dente to the bite. Well, I don't like it. I like my pasta a little past al dente. I don't like it mushy, but I don't like it al dente. My pasta has to be perfect, and I work hard on that. I sit there and I taste it every 2 seconds. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Kellyanne. Thank you, Lisa. I know. I thought, how good would it taste? Chickpeas and cottage cheese. But somebody in the group, you've probably seen it. I don't know if I could pull it up. She's a Weight Watch. She has a blog, and I let her post in the group because, you know what? I don't feel like somebody like, you let her post in the group. I'm like, I'm not the type of person that worries about what somebody else is doing. I only worry about what I'm doing. So I think she's really sweet. She posted in the group. She asked my permission, and I really enjoy her stuff. So yeah, I share people's things. Some people don't though, but I do because that's just how I am. I wish I could find the recipe because I tagged her and I said I'm going to make it in the vlog. She posted, you might have seen it, the peanut butter cookies. Diane Smith Clark, Diana Clark. Are you here, Diana? By the way, she made these protein peanut butter cookies that look really good, and I thought I'm going to make them on vlog because I want to try them and you guys can see it. And I said I will tag her. I'm super excited to try them because I have everything. Cannellini is my favorite. Yeah, beans and pasta. Hey, Jules. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to check it out. Check out Jules's channel. Jules maintain. She's in the UK. She's friends with Amy. She's a UK WW vlogger. That's awesome. Let me see. I could pull it up because I'm talented that way. I can do it because I'll check out your video. I love supporting other people. Yeah, there it is. Am I right? Are you the one that's in the UK, Jules? Just making sure. I'm pretty sure that you are. Though my memory is not always the best. There, I will post Jules's channel. I don't suspect to get many trolls today. They don't usually come out in the afternoon. It's usually the evening. Oh, veggie soup. Do you make your own whipped cottage cheese? I do not. My store sells it, but I can't. I was going to make it in the vlog this week because I want to make a couple things with cottage cheese, and I was going to just whip it for you because I'm thinking to myself, like, I think cottage cheese is having a moment. I think we don't like it because we eat it out of the container, but if you make it a base of something, I think it's really, really good, and I wanted to run that home. So I will whip it for you, just for you, actually. I'm going to write Ashley's whipped cottage cheese. So I love like naming stuff after you guys. I do when you inspire me. Hello, Allison. Hello, Miss Allison. Hey, Tammy Joy. Some people never learn to share. Scotland. Okay, I was close. Thank you, Brenda. And Brenda's fairly new here to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. Brenda, do you have a channel? Because it's Brenda's World, and I wonder if that's a channel. Hey, Nita. Aw. I am talented that way. You know, I finally realize, like, we all have like our special gifts. And my special gifts didn't bloom right away. If you knew me back, oh, I was very quiet. And the teacher used to ask my mother, can she talk? Because she doesn't. So yeah, I was very quiet. And I didn't bloom till probably late, right after high school. Then, then I found my voice and it never left me. Awesome, Catherine. Hey, Cindy. Welcome to the little surprise. I kind of like this time, but this is what will not always work. But I like early, because those in Scotland probably wouldn't be here if it was 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, I'm not fabulous. We're all fabulous. But notice you have to get yourself, get your channel out there. It's hard to grow a channel. Oh my gosh, it is hard to grow. I will tell you from personal experience, the best way to grow a channel is for somebody to shout you out. And that's why I try to shout out everybody I can, because I know how hard it is to grow a channel. It's not easy. You could sit there and hashtag all the things you want. You could put all the little clickbait photos and words in there. The best recommendation is a recommendation from a bigger channel. Oh, I'll check out your channel, Brenda's World. I, I hate to say this, but don't laugh. But when I think of Elmo's World when I say Brenda's World. So I hope your theme music is la 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 Brenda's World. It's what pops in. And most times when things pop into my head, they pop out of my mouth. That's something I need to control. All right, I will share your channel, Brenda. If anybody's, I always say you share the channel. People look, and if it's something that interests them, then I don't force people to have to subscribe, but I think I try to force people to check it out. But there's Brenda's World. La 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 la. That needs to be your theme. Brenda's World. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not fabulous. Hey, Sharon. I think as a YouTuber, my suggestion is to, I don't, it's hard, but I think at least once a week in the beginning, if you can get out one video a week, it's very important. It keeps you up, because people will be like, if you're like me, you go over your subscriptions, was like, I haven't seen anything from them. There's nothing's been posted. I am subscribed, because my feed is really huge. So I tend to do that. So definitely, hey, Sharon, I never said that. I've had a lot of caffeine. Can you tell? I've had a gallon of iced green tea. I've had my water. I'm a little over caffeinated right now. The day before weigh-ins, green tea flush day. So yeah, I get a little bit happy. But yeah, definitely one day a week is something I would recommend. And if anybody ever wants any advice, I've I don't want to use the word schooled, but I have tutored. No, I've given advice to Amy. Amy is human, and Wendy's WW Journey. Her and I have chatted, but message me. I will definitely give you any advice I can. Not that I know everything, because I don't. I don't know everything, but what I've learned, it might be able to help you. Oh, you have that with that face. Our pastor has that. And I always say to him, I said, you got to watch the face, because we can always tell when you're aggravated. So I tend to, it comes out. And a lot of times when it comes out, I put some humor to it. So most people laugh. But yeah, I'm dead serious. But it comes off kind of funny. Problems handling your fork. I was just talking to somebody about this. I will tell you, a few tips. People say to me, I've heard people who don't like me will say to me, I think you eat too much. I think you eat too much junk. And I'm like going, here's the thing. I eat realistically. Am I never going to have a bag of chips? Should I not have a bag of chips? So I feel like sometimes when we go on this weight loss journey, we try to eat like we think we should eat, instead of eating the way we're supposed to eat, that's most natural to us. For me, you make too many hacks. because I want cake. You don't have to eat cake. That's not something. It's important to me to have a low point cake option, have low point protein cookies, to have a chip. Because realistically, that's how I'm going to stay focused, stay within my points, stay within my budget, and stay on track. So that is what was something like, hopefully it'll come out in a Weight Watchers. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Don't think that's how you're supposed to eat. Good for you, Catherine. Thank you, Ashley. Have a great day. Because I talk too realistically sometimes, because they want to have the eat like they're on the farm. Oh, I just want to eat fresh fruit and vegetables and just eat chicken and turkey. Oh, why do you eat beef? Like, oh, why do you eat? Why do you make those cakes in a mug? Why can't you just not have it? Why do you drink those protein drinks? I don't even drink a lot of these. that's the, you have to learn. You have to realize that people are going to have their opinion of what they think you should do, or And in the beginning, it was bothersome, but then you realize it's not you, it's them trying to change you to be more like them because they think they're right and you're wrong. It's a whole process. Brenda, that's the thing. And I never, and how did I stay consistent? That is why. Exactly, Jules. That was just in their advertisement. I was going to post it in the group. If I could find it again, I will. Nothing is off the table. It isn't. You think so, Sharon? I don't know. Because they would never say it to your face, but they will type it to you. And they will, oh, yeah, because they don't have to really physically see you. They feel like they don't really, it's not that connection if they don't really physically see you. Like I said to somebody, I said, you can't innately change who you are. Like you know, if I've had 45 years of bad eating, 45 years, my whole life, I didn't care what I ate. I just ate what I wanted and as much as I wanted. So now, is it fair for me to assume that that could all change? I have to eat less. Bottom line, you have to eat less. I have to stay within portions. That's the thing. Do I finagle some things? I sure do. Does it work for me? It sure does. Will it work for everybody? Mm-mm. But you have to be on the planet that's most realistic to you. You can't be something or do something that's just not innate to you who you are. The cake loaf, that is really good. And I find making things, oh, I do ignore them. I mean, back in the beginning, it was very hurtful. Oh, it's very hurtful because you take it personally. And then you realize that they say this to a lot of people. And they have attitudes with not just you because they can. So, in the beginning, I would apologize. I'm like, why am I apologizing for being myself? Now I stick up for myself. I said, you know what? If you don't like it, don't eat it. Don't make it. If you don't like me, don't watch me. You know, you're the one tuning in. Are you tuning in just to criticize? See, I don't like that. Don't watch them, but just to criticize them and think you're better than they are. And one person, she was nowhere near where she should have been in gold. I'm like, going, you're going to tell me? I'm sitting here with a Weight Watchers lifetime membership. Only at that point, I was like only 6 pounds over goal. So I'm like, not that I'm catty, but I don't think the pot should be calling the kettle black when the kettle's just as black as the other kettle. Just saying. I do. Oh, that's a shame, Catherine. I mean, I know for some people the shot is necessary. It is. There are some people that it is necessary because they have a shit ton of weight to lose and they're going to die if they don't do something. It's the truth. Exactly, Nita. It's should we have less of them? Yes. Absolutely. There's always trolls. There's always trolls. Variety is the spice of life, Noreen. Truly. Because, like, for me, I mean, I could have one piece of cake or just have one of my loaves and be satisfied. But when there's more cake sitting there, I always say I am a food addict trying to get to recovery. It's hard. I think when you have for me, when I say I have an addiction, it's like I can't not eat. It's not like I can give up my addiction, like it's alcohol. You don't need to have alcohol in the house to survive, but you have to have food in the house to survive. And I tell my boys, like, now I'm very like open about, saying I can't have that around. Could you push it to the other side of the table? They're like, now they get it. They're like, yeah, I understand, Mom. I'm like, because it doesn't always end well. It doesn't always end well. Yep. And that's the thing too. It depends on your drive. And I think if you're motivated and you realize that I am in control of what I eat, I am in control of what I do. Nobody's going to do it for you. Like, and I think, and I don't want to be negative, but I think that not everybody, it just doesn't fall under, but some people take that drug as a crutch to not have to put out as much work. Well, if this helps me, I won't have to like think about not eating because I won't want to. Sometimes we eat because of our head, not because of our stomach, and that shot's not going to really do much for your mental stress. It is a true disease. It's a true disease. Delilah, hello. Oh, I've noticed that the protein shakes have not been as much available, like flavor wise. Like even like my Sam's and BJ's, I used to have everyone under the sun there. Now you're lucky if you can get a chocolate or a vanilla. Because I like the caramel and I always can't always find it. It's hard to find. It's just hard. But yeah, and they used to have like they would have Premier, they'd have their own brand, they'd have Fairlife, they would have three or four different ones. Yeah, you're lucky if you could. Muscle Milk they had. I mean, now you're lucky if you can find one. I don't know why. Maybe they want you to buy them online. And they're not giving the discounts at the thing. Oh, head hunger is the worst because it's not because your brain is like, and you almost, if you think with it, you almost could almost taste it in your palate, like, and your just mouth waters for it. I mean, I've gotten better. I still have my moments though. There are times where it's like I just fight for keep my head above water. There are days. There are days. I order depends. Sometimes Amazon does have some good deals. And did you see they have the small ones out, which comparatively priced, they're like there's not a big savings, and you're getting less, and you're paying almost the same amount. Which honestly, I don't mind the small size, but I want to save some money, and you're not. So because I only put that much in my oatmeal, and that would be great for my overnight oats, which I am not having tomorrow. Why am I not having overnight oats tomorrow? Because Timmy brought home New York bagels when he came home. He brings them home every once in a while, and I'm telling you, when your son brings you home New York bagels, you fit it in, and I'm gonna eat it after I get weighed in tomorrow. And he brought home salmon cream cheese, which is Mama's favorite. So I'm not gonna put a lot on, but I'm gonna put a smear on there. I'm so excited for breakfast tomorrow. Oh, what are they? Are they a good price? Check out your local Dollar Tree and stuff. And even what is the other store called? Big Lots. Any place that has closeout stuff like Ollie's, Big Lots, they may have them sometimes. I know like our Dollar Tree has the Alani protein coffees. Since I don't drink coffee, I don't buy it. But every time I go there, all the Alani protein coffees. I love the chocolate peanut butter. That one tastes like I save that one just have it as an afternoon snack because it tastes like a milkshake. I don't, and you'll laugh. I don't like chocolate overnight oats. I don't know why. I had it once. I really gotta be in the mood for it. When I had the hot chocolate one, it wasn't bad, but I just don't crave chocolate oatmeal. But to drink that sucker down, ooh, it has such a nice peanut butter flavor. I really enjoy it. I have not. I'm afraid to buy it because it doesn't. They don't sell it in 4 packs, and I am afraid to buy a whole case, even though Peter will probably finish it. Um, but it has me intrigued because I love Premier's caramel. It's my favorite, so I think I would like it. But I'm too afraid to. We'll see. If they only have it, it depends on my moment. If I go there and I have a weak moment, which happens a lot, I would probably pick it up. We'll see. I haven't been there. We're due for a Sam's run. So if they see it, it's going to go in my cart. It's just, I have been enjoying that lesser evil popcorn I hauled from my regular grocery store. It was for Valentine's Day. It was strawberry white chocolate. Oh my God. I just ordered from Thrive and they had it. So I ordered another bag because my shopper didn't have it. I was like upset. So I ordered another bag because I love pre-portioned things. Food addict here, can't, because if I had a big bag and it doesn't end well. Like when I had that hot cocoa one, I was in that bag all the time. Oh, okay. I'm just so afraid to get a whole case because I don't mind if it's okay. I don't know if it's sickening. Hello, Wendy. Thank you. It's an impromptu live. Because I'm not supposed to do tomorrow night. Will be live for our usual. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which I'm not sure I'm going to turn it back to Sundays. I kind of like Monday nights. We'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow, what we should do. I was just giving advice on starting a YouTube channel. I said, I did give Wendy some advice. Like I said, my biggest advice is definitely get a video up once a week. Once a week, keep it active. That's the best advice I can give. I mean, I would suggest more than one, maybe 2, but I think if you can at least one up, one is better. It definitely, that's great, Wendy. It just keeps, you in the people's minds. Oh, I wonder if Wendy uploaded this week. I wonder what. Yeah, that's, you got to, I think once a week is a good thing because because let me tell you something. It's just, I hate to say it, but it's the nature of the beast. Out of sight, out of mind. Pretty much. Thank you. I just wanted to celebrate with my peeps because you guys are responsible for 5 years. I'm not. Oh, I like me. You make like the protein puddings. I like that. The protein puddings are good. Well, I don't. Here's the weird thing: is that much of an addict as I am, and I say this freely, I will not open another bag. But if that bag is open, my hand's going in there again. So I do have some self-control, shockingly enough. But that's why I said I'm like, it's weird that I don't want to open another bag. But if that bag is open, I will put my hand back in there. When I'm weighing it in the bowl, oh yeah, I'm eating some. And I know it's wrong. And I still do it. It's like a reflex. I think it's just what we're programmed to be. Oh, well, yes, Wendy. Of course we miss you. We miss that y'all. I just love that she's as sweet as she is on that channel. And it's a pleasure to watch somebody that's so sweet. No, thank you, Wendy. I should put that. Yeah, I'll get copyright strikes. I'll put celebrate good times. It's Monday, yes. Yeah, but I don't think people like it on Monday because I noticed the views have gone down when it was on Saturdays. The views were better. I don't know what the difference is, but I don't think people like it on Mondays. Yo, I love when she said that. I know. I don't drink either. I don't. I eat my calories and points. I'm not sitting there drinking them. Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, sometimes the husbands don't get it. And I think too, I will say that I think sometimes they're concerned that they're worried that you're not eating. So they feel like they bring the stuff. Well, she eats this, she's okay. No, she's not. So honestly, what I would have done is I would have eaten a piece and maybe thrown the rest out. Because I think they worry that you're not eating. So that's why sometimes they bring things home like that. and then you just kind of eat it and get rid of it. You got that right, Wendy. Now, I don't drink my pints. Back in the day, I tried to fit it in, and that's another thing. Sometimes when I drink too much, or I drink, I want to drink more. Like when you have a couple glasses of wine, it's like, okay, I got that little buzz going. And then when I have the buzz going, then everything goes to hell in a handbasket. I had an afternoon like that. We went to a winery and we had sangria. We bought a pitcher, which was probably the first mistake. And I had way too much because you have a couple, and it's just like, well, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna have a little bit more. Oh, when I have a buzz, and I've had too much. Thank you, Kathy B. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Exactly. Well, we still have all our teeth. We are chomping. Thank you, Kathy, for loving the content. I try to give um what I always call it realistic because I feel like this is how most of us want to live, or we should try to live anyway. These I got these at a craft fair. They're really cute. They're crystal and they're such a pretty color. See, and it was at a craft show. That's just, but I wear these all the time, and when the sun hits them, they just sparkle. Like if you ever see me do a car vlog and I'm wearing these, oh my god, they look so pretty with the sunlight. But yeah, I was at a craft show. If any of you follow Frecky Fitwolf, remember Robbie? He's the one that made that little dog a purse charm that I showed you guys last week. He makes his own jewelry, and he would probably be able to make something like this, I would think. Oh my gosh. Your husband has a food truck. That's gotta be hard. Thank you. I do love these Wendy's. This is one of my favorite pair. Oh, Kathy, you guys are so sweet. The Weight Watchers app updates constantly. I was supposed to do another video, but every time I try, there's always a new thing, and I have to wait till it's done because the video will be irrelevant. But oh my gosh, the app changes like once a week. It's getting annoying. I can't even get comfortable with it because it's getting annoying. But yes. Well, I try not to do either, Noreen. But sometimes when I drink too much, then I drink more. That's the problem for me. Like you get that slight buzz, and then I kind of like lose my mind. It's kind of like I'm all right. And then when you get to that point, you don't even know what you've drank. That's happened a few times. So now I just bring my water with me, and I'm good. Because I'd rather eat especially when we're out at the winery. We have all these pickies. I'd rather eat than drink. But that's me. We all have to do with what we feel is best for us. But yeah. But other than that, Ashley's whipped cottage cheese. So yeah, we're going to be making because I wanted to make a couple things with it, and I thought, well, not everybody can get the because I would use my whipped cottage cheese, but I know that not everybody can get it, which is sad because I feel like, especially when you have that same brand in your store, and why don't they carry the whipped one? I get it. I think it's the whipped one is. I always get it mixed up. I always want to say it's Daisy. I don't think it is. Oh yes, he was from the Dollar Tree. I like him. I've started getting into gnomes. I just think he's really cute, and I figure he can go through Christmas and the winter with me because he has snowflakes on. But yeah, he's like he's my friend. Yeah, I gotta once no think about it. We're almost through February. March is just around the corner. You too, Wendy. Thanks for coming. When I don't know what to eat, I grab veggies and dip. I feel like that's, and you see me eat that a lot at lunchtime. I call it my girl lunch, which is it was started out as girl dinner on like TikTok, where it's anything you have in the refrigerator you put on the plate. So this is anything I have in the refrigerator I put on the plate for lunch. And that's what I had today because I was slightly hungry, but not really hungry. And if I don't eat something, I'll be really hungry at dinner, and that never ends well. So I call it girl lunch. So I had a radish, I had carrot chips, I had cucumber, I had dip, and there was my pickled vegetables and an egg. And I was very satisfied. And it's definitely the crunch and the chewing gets me through. Oh, the peanut butter cake. Don't forget to vote. Thank you for the reminder, Jan. I posted in the group that I am in a contest. I could post the recipe here. Let's see. I can post it here in case you guys want to vote. In case there are some of you don't have Facebook. No, I can't spell, can I? I can't. Hold on. There it is. There it is. And you just look for my name. You have to give an email, which I made the boys do it too. I'll put it right at the thing. And you can go and you can vote. You can vote 3 times per day. I think today's the last day. Oh my God, hummus and cucumbers, absolutely. Yeah, what I'll do, Tammy Joy, is I'll put a post in the group for everybody to share their Connect name if anybody wants to share. I've done that before, and that's always fun. Oh, you mean for breakfast or lunch? Okay. Again, I don't like to drink my food. I would drink it and I would still want something because the chewing satisfies my need for chewing. So that's why I don't, very rarely do I ever have a protein shake or a smoothie for breakfast. I have occasionally, but not often because I need to chew. That's just me though. Thank you, Jen. Going to start small and work on. Good for you. Starting small is definitely where it's at. Yep. Good for you, Jen. Awesome. If you can, the full recipe is on my website, dishwithdee.com. Um, it might be written because I looked at the thing. Apparently, I made a slight mistake, like in direction, but it's just for the icing. Or I put in there, they just didn't grab it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I will definitely put in Connect. I will post mine and Connect, and I'll post if they want to post theirs and Connect their Connect name on the post. So I did that in another group I was in. So yeah, I think it's fun because some people, Connect is my only problem with Connect is it's hard to find something that you've seen. Like it's not user friendly. Like if you want to go back to something, it's very hard. It's very hard to get back to something. So I always suggest if you see something, screenshot it. That's what I do. Sick. Well, you need a little more, like I said, add a little variety in there because that's the problem when you eat the same things. You tend to get sick of them. That's why, like a lot of times, I'll change. Like right now, I am into radishes. I don't know why, but I am. But there's times where I'll be into the mini bell peppers, and I'll and I love putting laughing cow cheese on the mini bell peppers. Love that. I want to make bell pepper nachos for dinner one night. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because this way you can go into it'll tell you on one page who you're following and who's following you. So if you want to like message anybody, you can just go up to that and find that person and send them a message. Thank you, Jen. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years. When I saw that come up, I'm like, it doesn't say 5, but I had to sit there and think of it. I'm like, oh my gosh. That's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. I started the channel in 2019, and I think it really blossomed over COVID. I think because people were desperate for things to do. But yeah, that's wonderful, Cindy. I'm glad that you're enjoying the virtual. I love cottage cheese. And that's what I want to talk about in the vlog this week about. I think people think of cottage cheese as just eating it out of the tub. And it's such a good base for a lot of things, like the cottage bun alone. Oh my gosh. And like I said, if you want to save points using the fat free, go ahead. I choose to use the 1%, but you can use any cottage cheese you want. 1%, 2%, 4%. You do you and make it the way you want to make it. But it's still going to taste pretty much the same, and it has a really nice satiating effect. Like I didn't know what I wanted this morning for breakfast. Timmy wanted pancakes. I had a pancake the other day. I didn't feel like a pancake, but then I thought, oh, I can go for like an avocado toast. Had no bread. I'm like, ooh, but you have cottage cheese and flour. You can make a fry bread. Oh, so good. Yeah, you have to save because trying to find something on Connect, ooh, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I have tried radishes roasted. It tastes like they kind of give you a feel of a potato, but I like them fresh more, so that's why I tend to use them. I've roasted them like a little like a potato, which I enjoyed. I know, but here's the thing: you can make your own whips. I know it's one more step. It's so much easier to buy it. I know, but they never sell the fat-free and whipped. So there you go. That is your reason. If you're a fat-free cottage cheese person, then you need to make your own whipped anyway. But yeah, I do. We have a produce outlet, and sometimes they have rainbow radishes. I know Trader Joe's has them sometimes. Pink, purple, white, and red. They all taste the same, but they just look pretty. And I eat with my eyes, so when I see that pretty radish, I do love it. Protein waffle. I don't believe so. I use protein pancake mix. But I have hash waffles. I have crab cakes that I made in there. Um, I have all types of hash waffles. I have like Southwest one, loaded ones. Um, I make an egg in there. I scramble it up and I pour it in because one egg will fit, and it comes out like a waffle egg. That's fun. Um, I make a brownie in there called a brownie waffle. That's really good. I have an open box of sugar-free brownie mix, and when I crave a waffle, I make that, and it's so easy. I don't know. I haven't made one in a while. So much for being so good. You can make cake. Like if you have an open box of cake mix, and you can just rather than have that. Remember that 3-2-1 cake where you kept it. We all can't do that anymore. But if you have an open box of like sugar-free cake mix, or regular cake mix, or just mix flour, sugar, and baking powder and salt, and throw some. You can make your own little mug in a cake. Cake in a mug, cake and a waffle. You can make a couple waffle cakes. I have a whole video. Do I have a whole video on the waffle maker? I have one on the rice cooker. I don't know if I have a whole week of waffles. I'll have to look. That would be a fun thing to do. A whole week of waffle recipes. Because I feel like we buy these appliances and we don't use them. I love all of my Dash appliances. Oh, Catherine, you need to try radishes. Some of them can be a little spicy, but for the most part, they're not. The peach cottage bun. I was thinking about making it with pears next, Fran. Yes. Yes, you could put it in. You could put cottage cheese. It's such a great source of protein. When people ask me all the time, they want to up their protein, what bars and supplements should they get? I said, I'm going to be the only one to tell you, you should try to use food. Tuna, cottage cheese, ground turkey are such good bang for your protein buck. Yes, I will never part with that sucker. I love when I see people trying to get rid of somebody. One of my Facebook friends is selling theirs. I'm like, what? What? Oh my gosh! Just to make the waffle sandwich is reason enough to keep it. When you want a fun breakfast sandwich, get your pancake mix, make two little waffles, and put your egg and Canadian bacon in there. Oh my gosh, it is the cutest, most tastiest sandwich. And this is fun. Like, you get tired of pancakes, you get tired of waffles, but make a waffle sandwich, make waffle brownies, waffle cakes. You can do it. And it's just enough, for one. And that's what I love about it. Week of waffles. I like that. A week of waffling. And I like getting cottage cheese. That just pops into my head as most things do. Onion soup mix. If you have that onion soup mix open, throw it in some cottage cheese. Make an onion dip. It's like cottage cheese. That queso is so amazing, and you would never you think, and it's not really queso, but it tastes just as good as any cheese dip I've had. And you're getting low fat, you're getting protein, and you're getting deliciousness, which is three big things we want: protein, delicious, easy, delicious. I see now. I don't like the shapes. I will tell you that. I don't have room for though. They do sell one. They do sell one now that you could exchange the plates inside, which I think is smarter. But yeah, no, I only have a regular one. I did not succumb to the shapes. But they sell one now where the shapes just it's all one thing. It has a little box, all your little shapes in it. But yeah. Yes, it is. It should be on dishwithdee.com. Yep. And it's cottage cheese. But there's where people would say, but that's a hack. Just eat the regular queso. No. I could have more of this queso and it has protein in it. And it's still just as good as the other protein, as the other queso. So see, and that satisfies me. I don't feel like I'm on a diet because I'm not having it saying, no, thank you. I don't need any queso because, I'm on, I don't do that anymore. Like, no, you just be smart about your food. And how could I take this recipe, this queso dip, and make it lighter? TikTok is famous for that. Oh my goodness. Another survey? Geez, Marie, they think you must be the survey guru. I love dips like that too. I make now it doesn't bother me to have the curds. Like I make my cottage right out of the thing. I don't need to whip it, or I buy the whipped. But I've had regular, and it doesn't bother me to. I know some people it does, so you could definitely whip it. I've made one put Greek seasoning, onions, olives, cucumber, tomato. Make like a what you would put in a Greek salad. Instead of having feta cheese, I have cottage cheese. And with all those spices, it's really good. And you use like rice things or whatever you want to dip it in. Pop chips are really good. Jay Bates! Jay Bates is in the house. Now we can celebrate. Jay Bates made it in the house. It's a little impromptu live. I was chatting with somebody and she suggested I should do a live today if I felt up to it. And I didn't have time tonight because Timmy's home and we're having his favorite for dinner. We are having ham loaf. So hence why I'm drinking a crap ton of water. So I thought, well, it's 2:30. I have time to kill. I've been up early today. Bailey got me up early. He needed to go to the bathroom. That dog. But yes, I love and that's the thing I want to focus on. You have cottage cheese. What could you make with that? What could you add that to that's going to amp up the protein? Still tastes good. And I have, a couple ideas in my head how I would like it. Like use that as you would use a ricotta cheese. You know, and that's where I get all out. Like I kind of what does it remind me of? What could I do? What would I do with ricotta cheese that I could do with cottage cheese? So let's have it. Celebrate. I should have brought a glass of wine up, but we don't have any. And I wouldn't have drank it anyway. I could have put my tea in a wine glass. It's always fun. But yes, I've had a crap ton of caffeine today. Can you tell? But yes, we're going to do some. I don't know if it'll be this week's vlog. I have a lot of. I got a lot. Well, maybe this week's vlog will be all about cooking. That would be fun. All food. But like, bring back meal preps, which is what I used to. Well, funny about meal preps. I always film my meal preps during the week, and I only uploaded it on Sunday. So I could technically bring that video back because I don't film on the weekends. I haven't filmed since Thursday. Either a video went up on Friday, but I filmed it on Thursday. I've had 3 complete days off. Let me tell you something. When you get away from filming every day, it's so nice. And so I have weekends off when everybody's around. I don't have to worry about picking up the camera. Ooh, let me get this. Let me film this. Let me film that. Yeah, now I'm over that. I'm over capturing everything. It's, your mental capacity and your mental health needs to come first. So, you know. But I thank you guys for celebrating with me. It's always fun. I have missed you. I have, as hard as this was, and the stress it gave me, I did enjoy it while I was doing it. It was just the stress leading up to it was always killing me. Yes, egg cups. Yes. Jules probably, she's in Scotland, I don't know, but Starbucks puts cottage cheese in their sous vide egg bites. So, yep. I used to shred some zucchini in mine. I am Jan. Hello, Michelle. Hello. I was an impromptu live because we're celebrating 5 years of this nutcase being on YouTube. YouTube has not been the same since Dee has been in town. Can we say that? We can and we should. It's just, when you take, like, I feel like when you're, I think I fought so hard to build my channel. I worked so hard to build it. And you fight for everything that you do, and it's everything. It's just, and I feel like I've done more than I ever thought I would. I never thought I'd be here 5 years. I never thought people would be willing to watch me. Now it's time to reap the benefits and of your hard labor, and just take a step back, and just do, like, just do what you need to do and not try to overcompensate. Like, who am I trying to overcompensate for? Like, what am I trying to prove? Oh, I could film like 8 days a week? Yeah, no. No. Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for popping in. And if you watch this video later, thank you for watching it. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate it very much. The chat will come on later. I apologize if you don't know what I'm saying, because I get that a lot. And it's hard for me to sit here and have to read everything here to you. I would never get through this if I had to do that. That would be a lot of work. And back in the day, I used to do that, and I would leave here with a literal migraine because it's so much. So if you just give it a few hours, the chat does come up, and you will see what I am referring to. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. I totally forgot about that. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Awesome. I love doing it. I do love it. But when it becomes a job instead of fun, or it becomes stressful instead of fun, that's when you have to, I am Chatty Cathy today. That's all the caffeine I've had. I'm Chatty Caffeine. I'm Caffeine Cathy. Yeah, I've had a little too much caffeine. I did. That's a good question. Somebody told me that Starbucks does. I don't believe Dunkin' does. And here's the sad reality about that. I'm going to explain this to you, Jay Bates, and maybe you won't be as cheapskate as I am. But they charge you for that. Now, that to me is unfair. If I am saying, don't give me the milk, give me the almond milk, they charge you for that. But you're not giving me the milk that I'm paying for. That bugs me. So I get skim milk when I go there. That's what I do. Because I'm a cheapskate. You heard it here. I'm a cheapskate. Because I don't like, I get that I'm subbing out, but you're not giving me what I'm paying for. So why do you need to upcharge me? Like when you go to a restaurant, there was this one diner we used to go to, and I didn't want to get the fries. Can I have a fruit cup? Sure. Well, then she wouldn't bring me the fries and charge me for the fruit cup. Well, if I'm paying for those fries, I want them. So now I order a fruit cup on the side, take the fries home for the boys. Cheapskate. I know it's like $1.50. I know. It's just the point. The point of just the point. That's my thing then. So yes. So when I go to Starbucks or Dunkin', I get skim milk and a latte. If I'm not sure. But for some reason, somebody told me who worked at Starbucks that they use unsweetened almond milk. And I love oat milk, but oat milk, oh my gosh, if that's not unsweetened, you're just paying more for oat milk than you'd pay for regular whole milk. Oat milk is very pointy. Very pointy. Thank you, Cindy. But it is the principle. I don't like that. I could give me my milk then in a little cup on the side. You're going to charge me for it. I just think that that's, so I could skim. And they don't charge you for skim milk. So that's my PSA for today. I say skim milk. And it's always good to have some skim milk once in a while. It really is. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Oh, thank you. There'll be a video up tomorrow for my way to meeting topic. We will be live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, Julie. It's like, well, you subbed out. Oh, I don't, but you're not giving me what I'm, that's, I don't know. And I feel like, and there's some people that don't care. I get that, but to me, it's just a principle. I would not do that. I felt if I was we're a business owner, we wouldn't do that. But it's like, if I'm paying for those home fries, then bring them out. Because I'd rather take them home and throw them away than you not give them to me. That's a horrible thing to say, but I would probably, the boys would always eat them. Oh, I'm telling you. Egg whites, scrambled egg whites. They charge you for that, but you're not getting the yolks. If I got whole eggs, you wouldn't have charged me. But you're taking my yolk out and I get to pay for it. I stopped getting egg whites too. Because I'm like, but you're going to save that egg yolk and put it in somebody else's scramble. You're not throwing it away. Yep. That always gets me to the egg white one. Yeah, I do skim. I don't get that many of them. It's not like I'm getting them every day. I'm lucky if I get a latte from Dunkin' every 2 or 3 weeks. And I go with skim milk. Yeah. But that is it. So I'm going to head on out. I thank you so much for joining me to celebrate 5 years of Dish with Dee. She's 5 years old. That's insanity. But, I thank you all. Thank you all for giving me a reason to film, for being part of this, for always being kind to me and having a kind word for me and getting me. Like, not everybody does, and I always say that's okay, but you guys do. And I appreciate you guys, every one of you. The fact that 22,535 people subscribe to me, like, that's insane. I don't care what anybody, that's insane, because I'm not polished. I don't spell right. I don't always talk correctly, and I know that. And the fact that you tune in, I think that's I'm imperfect. I'm an imperfect person, and I don't try to hide it. I don't have to pretend that I'm not. I am who I am. And I thank you for appreciating that. Oh, thank you guys. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great day. I'm going to enjoy being with my boy. He'll be leaving tomorrow. And that's been a headache, trying to plan his diaconate thing in May. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a whole video. We'll talk about that at another live. But don't forget to thumbs up this live. Well, some people aren't imperfect, but I am. And I like being imperfect. Perfection is so overrated. Do I not say that all the time? So if I have a misspelled word in my thumbnail and my title, I thank you for not pointing that out, because there are people that point that out to me all the time. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be you. Embrace yourself. Embrace your imperfections. Embrace who you are. I created this community for us imperfect people. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, thumbs up, liking, and sharing. For all your support for this channel, I would not be here without any of you. And I know that. And every day I am grateful for it. So thank you so much for giving me 5 years of your life. And, let's see where the next 5 years takes us. Stratosphere's unknown. So that is it for me. I'm going to go up there and go. I think he just came in. I am going to go cuddle my dog, see my boy, and get dinner finished. So thanks for watching. If you hit that subscribe button, if you just caught on this live and who is Dee and what is she doing, I am a healthy lifestyle weight loss vlogger. If that is something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, check out some old videos, and see if there's someplace you want to stay. We got a lot of lovely people here you can see on the side that want to be your friend as well. So that's it for me. Thanks for coming and celebrating with me. I will dish with you tomorrow. Good night, my lovelies.